Hi everyone and happy Friday. It's Easter weekend under very unusual circumstances. I've not done a video now for a couple of weeks. To be honest, I've just been trying to settle into the routine and get used to lockdown and self-isolation being kind of the new normal, if you like. So for me, and I mentioned this before, kind of avoiding too much social media and contacts and stuff like that, because as we are all well aware, because we've all seen them, a lot of us have sent them, it's like all the conspiracies, all the different views and theories and potential things going around, and fake WhatsApp messages or links, and I just found all that to be really just draining. So I found the best way for me to have been dealing with it is pay enough attention in terms of watching the news and obviously being aware of what's going on so that you're being sensible, but just staying in as much as possible, getting outdoors when you can to do a bit of exercise, get your shopping and stuff, but just following the guidelines as best as we all can. And yeah, for me, that taking a step back from watching too much and reading too much, consuming too much kind of bullshit, that's helped me a lot. I've been doing some workouts, not as much as I should be. I've been doing plenty of meditation. I know I bang on about that, but for me, it's just a saving grace. But anyway, I hope everyone is well. As I say, I appreciate that this is just such a weird time and hard time, and sadly that there is so many people dying of this every day still, and I know that there'll be people that know people who have lost their lives or have fallen ill to this horrible virus. So my thoughts are with everyone, and of course, again, just to reiterate, how grateful we all are to the NHS and to all of the key workers, people who are putting themselves on the front line during all this to help us keep going and keep us safe and make us well again. So incredible. And that's been something that has really been, warmed my heart throughout all of this, is like the clap for the carers and the clap for the NHS and everyone, and hearing even where I am, the first time it happened, even you sort of waiting for 8 o'clock to come and thinking, wonder what the response is going to be like. And it's been wonderful, to see so many little drawings of the rainbows by the kids up and down the streets, and hearing the clapping at 8 o'clock of a night time, and that it just, things like that pick you up, don't they, and remind you that people are kind of pulling together and we're all in this together. I know that there is obviously still some dickheads who are not even remotely doing what they should be, but I feel like it is the minority, and that most people are just doing their best to get through it all and stay positive. So I hope you're all doing the same. I'm gonna post a little video on here now as well that I did for FIFA, with FIFA, and it's just a little bit about my relationship with Everton. It's only a minute long, but I enjoyed that, and about my relationship with football, with Everton, and how it helped me to overcome a lot of my difficulties in my life. As a lot of you know, I suffer with addiction, alcohol addiction and stuff, nearly 4 years now, madly, since I've had a drink. So it was great to do that and talk a little bit about Everton Women and how much football means, and just seeing that and how it's all come together in the little snippets and stuff in there of Everton games, and that it's just made me miss it so much. I know we all are. We're all missing it so much. I've been on the Everton website as well, and for anyone who hasn't been on there and seen it, there's a really cool documentary as well, featuring Joe Royle and John Hurst and Ronnie Goodless and people like that, talking about the 69-70 league season, league title winning season for Everton. So it's about 20-25 minutes long. I've just started to watch that, and it's really, really good. There's more examples of our players doing good, and a couple of the girls, Dan Turner and Simone McGill from Everton Women, calling a couple of the members from the Everton disability team, and they're just a credit to the club and a credit to themselves. Love them to bits. I'm really missing the team. I'm really missing going to watch the match, both Everton and Everton Women. Just missing footy, missing the whole shebang. And in that documentary as well, you see obviously scenes from the games in the 69-70 season and Goodison, where it's all in black and white and it's rammed, and some of the goals in there, Joe Royal score, and are just like, it give me goosebumps, and it just made me like long to get back there more than ever. But it's all about doing the right things, staying safe, and you know, we know that we will get football back. I think now they're talking about potentially June, but don't want to read too much into it because things are changing all the time. But yeah, it was just nice to watch some old Everton, league winning Everton as well, and seeing Goodison Park in the old images. It's class. And also there was something on there, a little interview with James Vaughan. It's 15 years today since he scored to become the youngest Premier League scorer at 16 years of age. Couldn't tell you how many days. But we won 4-0 against Crystal Palace at Goodison. I was there. I would have been just 12 years old. Mikel Arteta scored his first goal for Everton, a beautiful free kick. And it was right near the end that James Vaughan had come on and got his goal to seal the 4-0 win. Glorious sunny afternoon at Goodison Park. And I remember it like it was yesterday. So to see that was 15 years ago kind of scared me a bit. Makes you realise how quickly time goes, and you know, 15 years we won't be at Goodison Park anymore, which is crazy. A lot less than that probably. So yeah, I just want to get back there, get back to Goodison. I don't even care. We could be playing anyone. It could be any weather condition, any time of day, night, whatever. I feel like I'm never going to complain again about random fixtures being changed, and you know, never. Just savour every moment. To be honest, I never really do anyway. I always love going the game and listen to some of the stuff we've had to get through over the last few seasons, you know. And it's just getting good again. We've got Carlo Ancelotti in, but no, you know, there's more important things going on. Obviously, it's about, as I keep repeating, staying safe, staying home, following the guidelines. We all know what to do anyway. But yeah, it was just nice to watch some Everton, and it's lovely to see again all this whole Blue Family campaign and how well it's doing, and how many of the first team players and everyone involved at the club is getting involved. Michael Keane, there was a really good interview with him about his mental health as well, and I've got to say, it really made me think when I was watching it. Obviously, I talk about suffering with mental health, and it's been a long-term thing, but like, it's so easy, and I'm guilty of it. Like, you get hypocritical at times, you know. There's been times where, and Michael Keane, bless him, he seems like such a sound lad, but I think, you know, there's been times where I've watched not just him but other players, and you get wound up and you get frustrated, and you think, and you give him a bit of stick or whatever. I'm not talking about anything really malicious or nasty, but you know, it's just a reminder that, you know, everyone suffers with mental health, and you know, sometimes just because we're so passionate about our team and everything else, I think sometimes we forget how the other person might feel. But anyway, I'm rambling, but it was just a bit of food for thought. It made me look at myself a little bit, if I'm completely honest. And yeah, it was really interesting. It was really good. So there's some good content on the website at the moment. If we're all, as I know, we'll all be missing the football, but if you want something non-football related and you haven't already watched it, most of us have. I watched it a couple of weeks ago, but I'm just still rolling laughing at all the memes and everything. Tiger King on Netflix, Joe Exotic and his arch nemesis Carol in Baskin. Oh gosh, if you have not watched it, watch it. It's the most bizarre. I'm not even going to try and explain it properly, but some like crazy American gay gun toting, in his own words, tiger fanatic guy with like hundreds of pet tigers and crocodiles, and it was just the most bizarre, and it's real. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever watched, and there is, every time you think it couldn't get any more crazy, it just does. So if you've not already got onto that and you've not already watched it, as I say, I know a lot of you have already, then do check that out and let me know if there's anything that you guys have watched that is interesting. Let me know what you're doing to keep happy and keep positive during these times. Another thing that I found, like, I thought I'd be really good at staying on top of keeping in touch with people, and I was at first, but those that know me know know how awful I can be at replying to texts and stuff. It's just something I'm not good at. Like, I get overwhelmed with everything. I don't do it to be rude. It's just not one of my positive points. But yeah, I found like as the weeks have gone by, I've dropped off getting in touch with people as much, and that's because, as I said earlier, about not being on my phone and stuff as much. But do make sure you are talking to people. I know that's rich coming from me when I just said that, but I'm gonna get on top of my messages and stuff a bit more now as well. It's just because time's just merging. Everything feels like one long day. So before you know it, a week's passed and you think, oh gosh, I haven't spoken to so-and-so or whatever. So yeah, just look after each other. Look after yourselves first and foremost. Look after others. Don't be a dick. Just let's all try and do our bit so we can move on as safely and as quickly through this as we possibly can. But yeah, so all in all, overall, doing okay. It's been a nice sunny day, as I said before, so that really helps. But I know there comes the temptation with people to do stupid things. So just try and enjoy the sun in your garden if you can, and just get out for a walk or whatever, but be safe. The sun makes everyone feel better. Try a bit of meditation. Check out some of Everton's content, or just YouTube. I've been watching loads of old games and stuff, playing FIFA. Any kind of taste of football I can get, I'm doing it. But no, I hope everyone is okay. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys soon. Keep your head up. Keep doing it. We got this. Up the toffees.